Hey everyone, I'm going to do January safety meeting. We're going to be over our forms. Agenda, JSA, LOTO, AEGCP, Vehicle Problem Report. Forms are part of your job. You get paid to fill out the paperwork properly. So fill out your paperwork and don't complain about it. Help employees think about the job at hand. It helps employees find the hazards of the job. It lets managers know that employees understand the job and the hazards, and with understanding and knowledge, the employees remain safe. JSAs. There's a new JSA policy for the employees and managers. JSAs shall be completed and sent to your respected manager within 15 minutes upon arrival to the job site. That doesn't mean do your JSA and send it when you get there. It means arrive, walk the job, look for your hazards, think about what you're going to do, fill it out, and then send it in within 15 minutes. Managers shall look over the JSAs, making sure all the information is correct and there are zero mistakes. This includes names and signatures, making sure all the names and signatures are on the JSA and done. Then they will send it to the safety office. The safety office will approve or disapprove of the JSA. If it's disapproved, the JSA shall be sent back to the manager in charge with notes on what's wrong. The manager will not make these changes to the JSA. Instead, it will be sent back to the employee responsible for the correction. If the correction is not completed with a timely manner, a stop work will be issued for all PATCO employees on that particular job site until issues have resolved. Any employee that does not send in a JSA will be subject to a verbal warning for every JSA not submitted. If an employee reaches 3 verbal warnings within a year's time, the employee will lose their 12-hour safety incentive for the current 6-month period that we're in. Managers shall ensure employees are properly filling out and turning in JSAs. Then the manager will send it to safety if no corrections are needed. Managers will not correct JSAs for the employees. It is the employee's job to do these corrections. Like I said earlier, you are getting paid to do the paperwork. Do it properly and get it sent in, and don't waste a bunch of time doing them. PATCO will be introducing a safety manager incentive that will be for the entire year. Safety shall keep track of all instances of improper JSAs getting through the manager. These instances will be counted against the manager's incentive. These changes shall be effective 1 February of 2020. And we have a new JSA. It's a lot simpler, no writing on the hazards as much. You'll come in here, you'll put your work order number, task, date, time, then check AM or PM. Note, hard hat, safety glasses, and safety-toed boots are always required on job sites. You don't have to put that on anything down here anymore. Then you'll go through. They're the little check boxes. If there's anything else that you see, click other and write it out. Same down here on means of elimination of it. A lot of it's the same stuff, just a different format. A little easier and only 2 pages. Then competent person will always go here, the person running the job site. Then you'll go employees' names, signatures, managers, and then the safety stuff. LOTO. LOTO shall only be performed by authorized personnel. Authorized personnel have received proper training, able to recognize hazardous energy sources, know how to isolate and control the energy. LOTO shutdown procedures. Step 1, proper planning. Step 2, notify all affected personnel. Step 3, shut down operating controls. Step 4, isolate all energy sources. Step 5, lock out and tag isolated devices. Step 6, release all stored or residual energy. Step 7, verify the isolation of energy. Startup procedures. Step 1, notify all affected employees before LOTO is removed. Step 2, clear all tools and other items from equipment. Step 3, reattach any guards that have been removed. Step 4, remove locks. Step 5, follow LOTO startup form procedures. Step 6, ensure equipment functions properly. Lockbox situation. This is used when multiple contractors or employees are affected by the hazard. Shift personnel change. A lock will not be removed during any type of personnel change until that person is there to lock out, put their lock on the box, and then another lock can come off if you're changing personnel. Lockbox. All employees working in an affected area must have lock and tag on LOTO device. Tag must include employee name, phone number, and company name. The group leader is responsible for all affected employees. They prepare the LOTO procedure form, maintain control of the master LOTO lockbox, verify affected employees have lock and tag properly attached, and place his or her key in the lockbox with a second lock attached to the box. When work is complete, locks are removed by employees. Group leader will unlock the box and retrieve his or her key. The group leader will then remove his or her lock from LOTO device. Shift and change personnel. System must remain locked during shift or change personnel or personnel change. Person leaving shall not remove his or her lock until person arriving has locked out the device with their own lock. PATCO requires a LOTO form to be filled out properly and submitted for all required LOTO jobs. LOTO form is on the next slide. PATCO requires a LOTO lockbox form to be filled out properly and submitted when a lockbox is required. The LOTO lockbox form is after the LOTO form. So you'll see these are your 3 main pages on the LOTO checklist. Of course, the 2 pages before this in the form are your instructions. Make sure you read through those. On your shutdown, go in, follow your shutdown sequence. Do your pre-shutdown safety meetings, follow your shutdown sequence, send the form in. That way we know you're not waiting until the end of the job to do this. On startup, date it, go through, follow the startup procedures, and then make sure that last page you get it filled out as well. And then send those in to us. LOTO lockbox. Name of your group designated group leader goes here, the person running the job. Their signature will go at the end of the document. Name, date of the equipment, what you're doing, what you're working on, and then all your authorized employees right here. AEGCP. OSHA regulation can be found in CFR 29/1926.404B1 Roman numeral 3. Inspections to be performed before first use, before equipment is returned to service after any repairs, before equipment is used after any incident which can be reasonably suspected to have caused damage. Example, cord being run over by a vehicle. And at intervals not to exceed 3 months. PATCO's AEGCP quarterly inspections, January 1st through March 31st. It's going to be white tape. April 1st through June 30th is going to be green tape. July 1st through September 30th is red tape. October 1st through December 31st is orange tape. Stop work will occur if any PATCO cords are not complied with. Work will not start again until all cords have been inspected and taped and the AEGCP form has been filled properly and submitted. And then our form is on the next slide. Name of person performing the test, unit number and location. On here, if you're a service guy, you're driving unit 33, I don't care if you're at the Circle K doing the inspection. I want the unit number. Location is for the offices or a job site that the equipment is on for long periods of time. Then go down, put your ID number, description of what you're testing, a threader, extension cord, things like that. And then date and initial, these boxes. And then make sure you get the right tape. It's all right there. Vehicle problem report. Vehicle problem report will ensure the company vehicles get repaired. Do not just tell Keith that there's something wrong with the vehicle without filling this out first. He does not keep parts on his vehicle to fix yours at all times. He needs notice so we can get parts ordered and so we can get them in. Fill out the form properly, get it to your manager and Keith. Vehicle problem report is on the next slide. Here's your vehicle problem report. Mark your location, date, the unit number, who you are. Provide a description of what's wrong with that vehicle. That way you can get it fixed. Look at it and get it fixed. Summary. All forms shall be filled properly and submitted in a timely manner. Daily JSA forms are a way for employees to recognize and understand the job site hazards. LOTO form is a step-by-step guide to shut down, lock out, and tag, and restart circuits and equipment and repair. AEGCP is to ensure all cord sets are functioning properly. Vehicle problem report will ensure that company vehicles get repaired. There is no time for laziness or complacency when filling out these forms. These forms are official documents for any OSHA inspection that could occur at any time. If forms are not filled out properly the first time, it could result in a stop work situation until the form has properly been filled out. If there's any questions, get a hold of me, let me know. I'm going to put the new JSA form in Dropbox, and you will have it February 1st. Like I said earlier, all this will go into effect February 1st of this year, so that's when you'll have the new JSA form. Till then, continue filling out the original one that we have. Get your fire extinguishers checked out, inspected, sign off on your little green tag. If you need anything, you know where I'm at. Get a hold of your manager, and we'll get it taken care of. Till next time, be safe out there.